ever thought to yourself that you need a vacation, go to some tropical islands and just enjoy the water, sun, maybe have a drink in your hand at the beach and just enjoy life together with your favorite Pokemon and just have a nice, lovely time? Well, if that is indeed the case, then look no further, because in Pokemon Ultra Sun, you get to enjoy the islands of Alola. And I really enjoy this generation because it's the generation that brought me back into Pokemon after so many years. I stopped playing at Ruby and Sapphire, and after that I didn't look back, but when I came back, I was not disappointed. We're doing this as a hardcore nuzlocke, and it's a randomizer as well, so we get randomized Pokemon. If you don't know the nuzlocke rules or the hardcore rules, well, I'm sorry to say, you should already be knowing that there's so many content creators out there that's doing this type of content. So yeah, you should already know. If you don't, well, look it up. It's not harder than that. I'm so sorry. I'm not gonna go by the rules every goddamn time because it's too harsh, okay? It's too harsh. We gotta get into this. We're starting with a Leafeon. I know that's a Poplio on the screen, but it's a Leafeon, okay? Just go with me here. Not a Poplio, it's a grass Pokemon, not a water starter. He looks super happy, but you're not on the team, my guy. Leafeon is. Yeah, I told you Leafeon was there, but you didn't believe me. No, you did. You just did. Okay, maybe you did. Time for our first encounter, and for our first encounter, we do get a Fomantis. Don't blame me. I'm gonna mess up a lot of the names in this generation because, yeah, I'm not that well versed in them. But it's time for our first rival battle with Tamer Leo. Well, not the first one. You do fight him when you get the starter, but I didn't want to show that because that was a stomp, basically. However, he does lead with a Basculin against my Fomantis, but yeah, after some little times right here, Rick is able to take him out with a Leaf Edge. Although, the Sandstorm is up, and yeah, this does not feel great, just gotta say. Sandstorm should kill here, which is horrible. Oh, never mind. It didn't. It just took 1 HP. I don't know how Sandstorm works. Like, you guys already know, I'm not the greatest at Pokemon. He does send in his Primeape, and that's all she wrote for how. After we beat it with our Leafeon, we are so good. Next up, a few encounters, and we get a Swadloon. Yeah, it's a decent mon. We do get a Hoopa though, and Hoopa Unbound is pretty nice. Of course, you know I don't typically use legendaries. I'm gonna use this Hoopa for a short while in this, but let me tell you why. We also get a Mega Sharpedo, which is nice. I have a level cap set, and in this game, if you don't get encounters, the level cap will just trap you so fast, so fast. So that's why you're gonna see Hoopa. I'm gonna box him as soon as I get out of this starting area because the level caps are very tightly together and they're very low. So yeah, I just need him for some, so I can keep the experience separate for people because yeah, I need to get through this, okay? We do get a Primarina, which is pretty nice, and our next encounter is a Corphish. Well, so we do have our team, and it's time for the Totem Pokemon, which all know is the, yeah, Donald Trump of Pokemon. Looks amazing, right? I think it was my second shiny in Sun and Moon, if I'm not misremembering. I know my first one was an Alolan Meowth. I think Gumshoos was the second one I got. And instead of the blonde hair, he gets pink hair. And we do face a Pharaoh as the Totem Pokemon. He does have a Frillish as his little companion, because, you know, SOS calls is a thing in Generation 7. And we do take the Pharaoh out after a little bit of time with our Sharpedo. And yeah, Frillish is just not a threat anymore after that, so we just go for a bite and Frillish just go down. And that's all she wrote for the Totem Pokemon. Now it's time for some more encounters. So that's always nice, right? We get a Haxorus. Pretty good mon, gotta say. One of the more decent looking dragons from the earlier generations, just got, in my opinion. Then we get a Bulbasaur. I love my boy. It's Onion. Onion is amazing. We love it. We also get a Kadabra. That's pretty decent, just gotta say. Can't really go wrong with an Alakazam and a Golbat. Like, Golbat isn't the greatest mon, but Crobat is a fast boy, and we take fast boys. They're so good. We also get a Flababy. I'm not super familiar with Florges, but we can make do. It's time for another battle with How, and of course he starts with his Primeape, which, yeah, it's what it is. We have Emily, and we are super effective. However, we do not do as much as I thought we would. Yeah, we did basically nothing to this man. He then pursues us on our way out. Luckily, it's not very effective, so we don't go down. We go out to Jack, and we start wing attacking this boy. After one wing attack, he goes down, and then it is time for a Lapras. And Lapras is a really, really, really good mon. Just gotta say, but we do have Onion, so we swap out to him, and he confuses us, of course, because why not use cheese? This cheesy man, this cheesy man. And then he has, yeah, we almost go down. If we would have hit ourselves right there, we would have just lost our new boy right there. So we do go out to Caterpie, and yeah. After a while, we just hang on to Lucky Few, just because I wanted to scout. I wanted to scout. That was basically it. He goes for another Confused Ray, so I just do Ring Around the Roses, and we land on Ryan. And Ryan comes out here, and he starts doing the work. The Poison Powder has taken down Lapras quite a bit. That's basically what the strat of swapping out in and out was. Get the Poison Powder to do work. And after a couple more rounds, and another Confused Ray, because that's not annoying at all, and we harden as well, he does go down to the poison, and he has one more mon before we beat this man. And that's a Wishy-Washy, the big boy, not the little fish. It's the one where there's a lot of Wishy-Washy just clumped together, I guess. I thought that was a really cool concept, though, a schooling horde of fish. They just attacks you. We do go out to Haxorus, and after a dual shot, he does go down. Not going down without giving some damage with Aftermath, but it's all good. Next up, it's Kahunahala and his team. That is no worrisome at all for us. We are such a good... oh, no.
Oh, my.
Why? What did you do? First real obstacle in this lovely run right here is a big freaking Groudon. Are you kidding me? I don't want to deal with this. Not this early. Come on now. Okay. Well, he does swap out into Lurantis, so we go out to Jack. And after a few wing attacks, he goes down. So that is fine. That is fine. That is fine. Espeon comes out next, which is fitting that he has Desolate Land. It's on the wrong mon. We swap out into Sylvia or Sharpedo, and he starts Baby Doll Eyes. Oh, that's annoying. We go for Assurance, which does do decently, but then he goes for a C-type move, which is Sand Attack, because yeah, he's normally fighting, so it's fine. Sand Attack, I'll take that. We go out to Crystal. And after a few rounds and a lot of Sand Attacks and misses, we have to go out to Sylvia once more to finish off the Espeon. This stupid lowering of stats and everything. Espeon was so annoying. It took me so long just to get through that one. Just to go back out into Groudon, and we go to Lucky Few. And oh my god, Earth Power does so much. But, oh no. We do survive, and so does he. So we go out into Leafeon again. He eats an Earth Power, and we have Quick Attack, so we're good. Kahunahala is done. Thank God. Before leaving the island, we get a Turtonator, and also we get a Boldore. So decent mons, sure, pure okay. They're really good before we get to surfing, which is best thing, 10 out of 10. after coming to the next island, we get our first token Pokemon. Yeah, Totem Gumshoes, but oh crap, not this. We get a Mian Xiao as our next encounter. Pretty good. Then it's time to face Hao in what I can imagine only is like a cowboy town, because that's what they're hinting at. Some type of duel, I guess. He brings out the Primeape. We go out to Jack, or Crobat, and yeah, we just win that matchup. That's no problem whatsoever. Pretty good, pretty decent. He then goes out to Octillery. Well, he goes down to Jack as well. Not a problem. Then he brings out Wobbuffet, but we do have Ivysaur, which has Leech Seed and Powders. We didn't powder it because he safeguarded, but Leech Seed stuck onto him and we took him out. Then he goes out to Frogadier, and after a few turns, getting him to sleep, he had Color Change, is why I don't have Stab on him right here, or super effective moves, but we do take him out with Onion, and everything is good. Few more encounters is Blastoise, a Mega, pretty good. Gotta be happy with that one. We get an egg that we hatch into a cub food. No, not a cub food. What do you call? I don't even remember the name of that Pokemon. I never use him. That's it. We also get a Passimian, and then we face Gladion. And to be honest, this is probably the most edgy character in all of Pokemon. I just gotta be honest. He does leave with a Combusken though, and I go out to Spegaspar as the Premium Arena, so we're golden. Combusken goes down after a couple of water guns, and he has a camera up, so we just stay in and do the same thing. He does take one though, even though he's ground and fire. He is a Mega, so that's probably why. He goes down to the second one, and his last one is a Genesect that we finish off with an Aqua Jet, and we're all good. Gladion is done. It is finally time for our second trial. And Lana here is the one mentoring us, showing us the way, before we find this big fish in the water. Well, not really a fish per se, but you get the gist. But that's clearly not a fish. It is a Lick-a-Lick though, and that is a bulky mon. It's Bulk City, but I feel kind of good because I'm starting with Bell or Passimian, and we take Lick-a-Lick down. No sweat. It does have Aftermath, but it doesn't do too much. And he also had a companion in Cubone, as the SOS called, and that goes down as well. And second trial is done. A few more encounters as we head on to our next trial, which we start with getting a Walrein, which is personally my favorite Ice-type Pokemon, so I'm super happy with that one. We get a Golurk as well, really good Pokemon. And Tentacool, you know, depends on the ability, but Tentacruel can be pretty good. We also end up getting a Sandile, which is amazing. Crocodile is so good. Time for the next trial. And we're gonna see a bunch of dancing Marowaks. Who's complaining about that? Like, it's awesome. And finally, after a couple of dances, it's time to take on the Totem Pokemon, which is a Magmortar. So that's a decent mon. I'm expecting a lot of trouble out of this thing. A lot of trouble. Especially since I'm out with Ian Dente, which is a bug and grass type. Not the best, but we do have Mega Blastoise in the bag. We bring him in, and he calls his ally, which is a Spinda, so not really too powerful. So after a few turns, we do take out Magmortar with an Aqua Tail, and after that we swap out into Mian Xiao and just take out the Spinda. The next trial is finished. Alright, time for some more encounters. So first we get a Rockruff, pretty decent, pretty good. Love the little puppy. And then we get a Flygon. Flygon is amazing. Ground Dragon, always good to have. Then we get a bunch of fossils, which I'm gonna show you from the box once we've got them all, and you will have to see them right then. So first we got a Garchomp right here. We named it Tindra. Pretty good. We then got a Samurott that we named Naruto. And after that we got a Nidorina that we named Seek. And we got a Dupes Crocodile, so we will not be using him. He's gonna be released because we already had a Sandile. And then we got Tauros the Ninja. So that's awesome. Awesome encounters. And our last encounters before the next trial is a Makuhita, which could be pretty good. If we get it to a Hariyama, it could be decent. But now it's time for Mallow's trial, which this time this has got to be probably a really good, powerful, amazing totem Pokemon, right? Just gotta be. Oh, really? Well, this was, well, it's not the greatest. Let me tell you, it's not the greatest. But you know what? It could put in work, right? It could do stuff. You don't know. And I completely forgot that it's ice and steel. I thought it was ice and ground for some reason, just because Sandshrew is normally ground. So I thought, oh, well, I'm gonna be good going out to my way, but yeah. Ironhead was not super effective on him. So that was kind of oops for me, since he get it to set up so many iron defenses right there. But we do go out to Wall Rain, and we do use our Sea Power Water, which is gonna do quite a lot. Quite a lot. Don't you even worry about it. Although it doesn't take it out, so that kind of freaks me out a little bit. This man is a Bulkymon right now. But yeah, he doesn't really have any answers for Leaf Green. So after another brine, he just goes down. And for Brion, we send in our little Leafeon and we just finish it off. And this trial is officially done. Well, and after the trial, as usual, we're getting some more encounters, starting with this Poochyena right here, which is, well, really not a great one, but we do get our next token Pokemon, which is, a Houndour, so another good boy. Lovely little boy. Yeah, we do like the good boys. And then we have Banette, a Mega, so it's pretty decent. We get Reuniclus as well, and a Mega Gallade. Oh my god, that's a good one. He does have Drought though, which is, meh. Oh, so we get a Halucha before we take on the Team Skull admin, which also a pretty edgy character. Okay, I'm sorry, maybe Gladion is not the only edgy one in this one, but you know what? She has a combi and a Gumshoe. She really draw the worst lottery ticket ever. But you know what? That's the randomizer for you. Oh my lord! Well, this goddess right here, she brings out a Snivy, and oh my goodness, you didn't have a good Pokemon, but oh my god. Getting, we go for a C move on the John Mega here, but the weird thing about this, I think this John Mega has multiscale, because once we land this, it takes about half his health, which I'm super confused about. So with that, I swap out to Golurk just to go for rollout, and oh. Son of a bitch! For those who don't know, rollout makes you stuck into rollout, and she just sent in a water type against my ground type. Oh. Well, this sucks. Sucks so bad.
Why? Why do bad things happen to good people?
Well, we go out to Leafeon and we take it out with a Power Whip. But, you know what? That hurts. That hurts. John Mega goes down as well. I get frustrated because I'm watching this back now. And I just get so frustrated with it. But we get our next Sea Crystal and we're all good. Do get a Ho-Oh as an encounter, so that's awesome. We can't use him. He's going in the box. We're never going to see him ever, so we go and face How again. But what the heck is that? Okay, so How starts with Primeape, as he usually does, because in this game, he always starts with his starters. So, and I should know that by now, but yeah, I started with my Steel type instead of just going out to something that is super effective on him. But you know what? I'm not known to be smart. Okay, that's what it is. He swaggers me, and I start hitting myself, and basically... Yep. That was just pure stupidity. We do go out to Crobat, and after a C move, he goes down. So that's good. He then has a Diglett, a Alolan Diglett, but it still goes down to Jack, and then we have a Lotad, Easy as that. Cross poison, he is gone. We then send in Tauros against his lovely sword with a shield. Aegislash, I forgot the name. Frustrated again because I... Oh.
This is not good for my rage.
Well, that just happened. I just lost 2 Pokemon because I miss out on moves that are basically signature moves for the Pokemon. Oh, we do get a Riolo encounter though, so that makes me a little bit happier because Riolo is a pretty decent mon, not gonna lie. Well, Lucario is. And we also get a Cyndaquil, so both Riolo and a starter, and we then get an Alolan Sandslash as well. Then we have a Bisharp. We get a lot of encounter in this game, I just gotta say. We get a Mareep as well, and then we have token Pokemon to get. So, the Lurantis is a Claydol, which is... it's decent. It's not the best, but it's decent. Time for the next totem Pokemon. And in here, we go against a Gyarados. So that is a bit more scary. That is a big boy. And anyone who knows Pokemon knows that Gyarados is a sweeper for a lot of people. But after taking a bunch of damage from Gyarados in this one, we just have to swap out. And we're going into Leaf Green just so we can finish this off. But finishing this off is way harder than one would believe. Because this Gyarados runs Twister, which has a chance to flinch, which it also does. And also, sorry about the game glitching out a little bit, but we do take out the Gyarados with Nice Beam. And we do switch out to Leafeon and finish up the Slurpuff with a Bloom Doom. And that's all she wrote for this totem Pokemon. After taking on the totem Pokemon, it's time to take on my boy Guzma right here. So, starting out for this man. He has a menace of a team, by the way. But starting out is Ninetales, and we're pretty good against him because we send in Varga, which is our Lycanroc that we just evolved. And he's gonna take a Splinter Storm Charge to the face.
I'm in danger!
Well, it's enough to take him out at least, and he dances in a Mega Gyarados. So we go out to Battle now, and he has Protean. So that is bad. That's a bad. No. No.
Hell no. No. I refuse. No.
Well, that's our starter gone. Well, we bring out Leaf Green and we body slam down this Gyarados. I didn't want to lose my starter right there. We do get a Voltorb as our next encounter though. And a Machamp! We get a Machamp! Oh, thank God. And a Chinchou. Well, I'm mostly happy about Machamp here, but we get an Empoleon as well. And a Victory Bell. So, you know, a lot of good Pokemon, right? Period. We get a lot of encounters. There's so many encounters in this game. Liftleo, Krabby. Krabby's gonna be real powerful later. He has got a little hint about the future. Next trial, and it's time for the Mimikyu one. Where is he? Where? This man is definitely not the center of attention or anything. He doesn't want to be on the lens even. So he's just springs out and attack us as this little Boldor as he is. And we do bring out our Kingler, which is pretty decent against this. So come on now. We just gotta be happy with this. And of course we had it with a Sea Crystal Water. And I do believe that is all she wrote for this little... I want to say Stone Crab, because he kind of looks like a Stone Crab. Is he a Stone Crab? Maybe he is. But he's gone anyways. So the next totem Pokemon is done. Next thing we do is we hunt down Guzma to the Guzma's hideout in, like, I don't remember the town, but they have taken over the town. But he starts with a Tyranitar, which is pretty freaking amazing. And, well, we take him...
You've been bamboozled.
That was not a Tyranitar. Well, That's what it is. We do know he has a Tyranitar now. He sends in a Comfy, and we body that thing, and then he sends in Tyranitar. We go out to our Mega Aggron and just win. Guzma is done. Then it's time for the next Kahuna, which, well, he has a Dunsparce. That's great. We go out to Vorga. Well, probably should start saying Varga. It's more Swedish-like. But Dunsparce goes down, no problem. He sends in Diancie, which I would be really scared about it, but I do have a Mega Aggron, which just bodies these in this thing. But he does go for his C move, which is Continental Crush. And that does a lot! Well, it is a legendary, basically, so it should do a lot. But the answer goes down, and then he had a Cosmog, which only knows Splash, so... Great! Kahuna down! We're good! Once again, it's time to take on Guzma on Aver Island, or Ader... I'm Swedish, I'm struggling with some of these pronunciations. But yeah, he's fairly easy, we take him down pretty easy with Sebastian right here. I told you guys, Kigler is gonna be amazing, although his team was kind of lackluster. Although he does have a Ditto that almost takes Sebastian out, but we do win against the Ditto with Stomp, and that's all she wrote for Guzma. Heading on in, we're gonna take on the Ada Foundation's leader. Well, you all know her, Lusamine. Whatever the name is, I don't know, I'm Swedish, it's hard to pronounce things. I'm sorry. She goes for Oricorio and almost takes down Sebastian, but we're so happy he lives on 1. And we take out Oricorio. We have to swap. We go out. She has a freaking Kartana. That's her name, I guess. So we go out to our fire type, takes it out, but not before she does a ton of damage to us. And then she go. Okay. Yeah, that's one of the box art legendaries right there. We do go for a C move, and okay, she kind of still lived that, and she starts setting up Moonlights. Okay, well, this is not great. This is so we get her out, but we do lose our Aggron to her, and I don't know anymore, fam. We do take out the rest of our team without a problem, but that stinks. My Mega Aggron Bitsbane us for the entire run, and we lose it. We get some new encounters with Braviary at the front of it, and a Noctowl as well. We get a Chestnut. I'm just down in the dumps. Hopefully these token Pokemon will give... Oh my god, yes! And a Prinplup with that's a dupes. Well, I'll take it, I guess. Sorry about this next part that it's not the game music. We get a Vanilluxe and a shiny freaking Bagon, which is amazing. Look at him. He's so cute. Someone messed up with the audio. It wasn't me. We get a... it was someone else. We are facing a Totem Wartortle right here. It was me that messed up the audio, but don't tell anybody. And the music was from Jack City. Pretty good. We do take out the Wartortle with a Draco Meteor from our shiny Salamence, and as you might have considered, wait, you went for Draco Meteor, but your stat got boosted. That's because we rolled contrary on it, so that's so good. The SOS Deoxys goes down as well to our Houndoom Cerberus. Only one more Totem Pokemon to go, and now it is time, fam. It is time for the thing that everyone has been waiting for, and that is the Ultra Necrozma that is coming up. So up here on this pedestal, we find this mighty beast after he's been consuming the Solgaleo. This form that comes up, the big bad of every... Well, after we beat the big monstrosity, we get a Gustlord that's, gonna be kept in the box. We're not gonna use you. Bye! And then it's time for the last Totem Pokemon of this game, which is a Frostlass. So it's not good, not great, not bad. So it's a lot of things. We go for an Inferno Overdrive on it, and yeah. Bye-bye! Last Totem Pokemon down. That's how easy it was. The Totem Pokemon honestly was not the hardest challenge in this particular video. We take on Hapu now, and she brings out a Togekiss, and we go out to, Cerberus, because he hasn't failed us. But we do switch out into Metagross straight after, because it's a Fairy type, we have a Steel type. It's just an obvious choice. Then we go to Chestnut for the Krokorok, take him out. And then she presents in a Bronzong. We have Cerberus just annihilating it. And a Bellsprouts. Well, goodbye, my good sir. Alright fam, we've finally reached the Elite Four of this generation, and it's time for a recap. We have the Lycanroc, we have our shiny Salamence, we have Kingler, we have Chestnut, we have Metagross, and we have Houndoom. Pretty solid team going into this, so I'm kind of hoping we're gonna pull through. We're starting with Mullane, so let's do this. Starting out first, he sends in Klinklang, and we go out to Varga, which is not a good matchup for us, so we're gonna switch out into Metagross because we have a Hammer Arm running on this guy. He goes for this charge and does a decent ton of damage. Gotta say, we miss our first Hammer Arm, and then he screeches. But on our second one, we do land, but it doesn't do as much as I was hoping. But he swaps out into a Banette, so we miss our Hammer Arm, which is kind of sad. We go to Cerberus though, and he goes for Sucker Punch, so we get a free switch, so we take those. We're happy with that. He goes for Embargo, which is, I don't know, I think I have a Charcoal, so I don't think really the item helps that much. He goes out to Alolan Geodude, we Lava Plume, and we see that that's a free kill right there. He then swaps into Pinsir, and I forget that thing learned Superpower, and he takes out Cerberus. I am so sorry, my guy. First Elite Four member, already a death. We go out to Vorga, and a Rock Slide that also costs a flinch ensures our kill on the Pinsir. He then goes out to Darumaka. I don't know why he would send that in instead of going out to the Klinklang, but you know what? They're not always the smartest with the AI here. And well, he starts screeching when we go out to Rico, and yeah, then he discharges, doesn't do much, and our Drain Punch will take out the Klinklang. After Klinklang goes down, he only has the Mega Banette left, and we go out to Vorga, and we have Crunch, and he goes for Sucker Punch, so we get a free switch again. Crunch takes Banette out, Mullane is done, first Elite Four member done. Just 3 more, and then basically we're the champion. Up next is basically the love of my life right there. Oh my god, she's making me see stars. She sends in a Gallade, and we go out to Varga again. So bad matchup once again, so we have to swap out. We go out to Shiny. He does a ton of damage on entry, but we do go for the Draco Meteor. That is enough to take out the Gallade. I'm happy about that because I didn't want to go for a second turn. He then goes out to a Kangaskhan. We swap into Rico and go for Drain Punches. He's stuck into Outrage, if you were wondering. And after he goes down, he sends in a Toucanon, so we swap out to Vorga, taking that one out as well. Not a problem, not a problem. He then goes out to a attack form, Deoxys. We go out to Steven, and we have Shadow Claw on this thing, taking that out as well. And the last one is a Magmar that she uses her C power on. We're out with Sebastian, so we should take this decently. Oh my god! Oh, he outspeeds as well. But Sebastian loves us so much that he doesn't go down, and he takes it out with our own C move, Water. Oh, thank the Lord. I'm sorry, honey, but I can't let you beat me right now. Next up is Acerola. I think she's called Acerola anyways, but you know how it is. She sends in a Lake Spirit. Starting with Mesprit right here, we go out to Vorga, and we do have Crunch, but I don't want to risk it, so we head on into Metagross and just take it out with Shadow Claws. He did only go for like Lucky Chance and setup moves, so it's all good. He then goes out to Charmeleon, we switch out to Shiny and Draco Meteors till he goes down. He sends in an A-Palm. I want to switch out because I'm so low with Shiny, and we go for a Sky Uppercut and take him out with Sebastian. He sends that through, and yeah, Sky Uppercut deals with that as well. Her last one is a Purloin, or Liepard. Same thing with her C move. Sebastian holds on again, Sky Uppercut, and Liepard goes down. Acerola is done for. Next trainer is, I don't know what she's called, so Strongman Max, that's her name from now on. So she's hunting that Slugma, we're out with Warga, and this time, it's a good matchup! It's been a while since I've been able to have a good matchup. But yeah, we take it out with a Rock Slide, then he goes into a Squirtle. So we take it down with Rico with a Seed Bomb. Then we have Metagross go in against the Diancie again, and we take it out, well. And then she has a Weeping Bell, Send Headbutt, that takes that one out. And her last one is an Alamanola. I don't know, Alamola. I don't know how it's pronounced, I'm sorry. Don't use the Pokemon enough, but we take it out with Seed Bomb, and that is it for this Elite Four member. Now it's only the champion, or... Well, he's not the champion, I'm the champion. Well, we're gonna decide who's the champion, that's what it is. How is back with a vengeance, and this time, he has brought his A-game. But you know what? There's only one who can stand on top of the mountain, and that's gonna be me. Okay, How, let's see what you have brought to this battle. Well, he's starting out strong with a Mega Venusaur, so that's pretty good. And it also walls my Warga, so that's great. We go out to Steven though, our Metagross, and he Pebble Blizzard, so that's great in my mind. Worry Seed is kind of annoying. Well, at least you get to see what ability I had. I had Natural Cure on this guy, so it was a pretty decent ability, I guess. But Send Headbutt does take Venusaur out a good bit. Weak Armor procs though, and he goes for Symphysis. That dummy. He doesn't realize that his defenses has been lowered, so my next Send Headbutt is enough to take out the Venusaur. Bye-bye, my bye. He then sends his Primeape. I go out to Shiny because I just think my dragon is good in... Oh my god!
Thank you, Jesus!
That did way too much! We go for a Draco Meteor on him, and it doesn't take him down. And he goes for Outrage, so... Shiny, my boy, I'm sorry. I'm so glad I caught you, but... Oh, this man uses potions. Yep, that just happened. Okay. Stop healing. I can't heal, you can't heal. That's the deal. He then go for a Hard Swap into Garbodor to eat up my Seed Bomb. So I just gotta swap as well. We go up to Steven. And Gunk Shot. Can't hit. So we're pretty good. We're pretty decent, just gotta say. Kricketot comes in. Well, that's just a free kill right there. It doesn't live a stab. Send Headbutt from this man. We know he's going for a ground type move, so we go out to Rico. Stomping Tantrum comes out, and yeah, that's not doing anything to our boy. He then goes for Outrageous again, and that is not enough to take Rico out. So we just go for Seed Bomb, chipping it down until we take him out with a Drain Punch. He then goes out and does an explosion with his freaking Alolan Graveler. He just went in and kamikazed me. That was so not okay. And then he goes out to Garbodor again, and we went out to Steven, so we read that so well. He jumped straight out to Togedemaru, and we go for Send Headbutt. Does a little bit of chippies, but not enough. But we do have Hammer Arm, and when the hammer comes down, so does Togedemaru. And Garbodor is his last saving grace. He goes for Amnesia as his last move before we are able to take him out with Send Headbutt. And with that, my guys, we are the new champions of the Alolan region. We did beat Ultra Sun, which kind of amazed me, since just a couple of months ago, me and my buddy Steve, we failed so badly in this game in our Soul Link series. If you haven't watched that, go back and watch it. It was so much fun. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you hit that subscribe button, like the video, and comment, because yeah, it supports the channel. It lets me know that you want to see more of this type of content. And yeah, it's just super nice. So please, don't forget to sub. Alright, fam. With that said, I'll catch you in the next one.